up, Peak Timers? Phil here from Peak Time Racing. Welcome to another peg hunting video. I'm just kidding, I'm juking you guys. We are doing a full studio tour of Peak Time Racing Studios. We are in Peak Time Racing Studios right now, and I'm gonna give you guys a full walkthrough of my full setup right now. My setup does change quite often. I have a lot of stuff planned, a lot of changes that I do often. So this is 2019 and you guys are gonna be able to see the full tour right now. We're gonna do this all in one take, one cut. I'm gonna go around, I'm gonna give you a full detailed tour of everything. Let's start on over on this side right here. So this side you can see right behind me, you can see my big display banner. You can see some of the display cases that I do have around. Let's start on the top right here. First, we've got Porsche. So we've got some of my Porsche displays. And if you guys want to get these plastic displays that I have, I will put a link in the description box below so you can pick those up on Amazon. They're not very expensive. They actually are double-sided, so you might not be able to see it, but they're double-sided boxes and you can store cars behind it, but since I don't see them, I don't really store them. I use them for storing because I display them on my wall. The reason why you see cars that are missing is because there's a video in the process of being made, so I've got some cars picked out. So in all the cases that you'll see a couple open spots here and there, but don't worry, that will be all filled up very shortly once I'm done filming the other video. All right, and next up we have Lamborghinis. So we've got some of the pace cars, and if you guys are not aware already, my favorite Hot Wheels casting, that is it right there. The Lamborghini Murcielago SV from the Speed Machine series. They also made a color variation in Cars of the Decades, but that right there, I absolutely love. My favorite casting of all time from Hot Wheels. So there's Lambo. Got some Venenos mixed in. Got the Gallardo Policia edition from the Speed Machines. We move on down to Ferrari. There we go, we got some Ferraris down there. And let's actually go over on this side. We'll work our way a little bit back. We've got some more Ferraris up here. FXX, LaFerrari, 250 GTOs, F40s. Then, of course, my favorites, the McLarens. All the McLarens right there. I love McLaren, love Ferrari. Both two of my favorite manufacturers, and gotta respect Lamborghini as well. There is Bugattis. Got a bunch of the Bugattis right there, and as well as we've got some Huracans, Gallardos, we've got the MC12s right there. So lots of good ones all mixed in right there. And then on my actual display for the tracks right here, this one is actually a brand new one unopened. This one actually is opened up. You just can't see. But I've got some supercharged hunts on the top. So we've got the Tesla Roadster supercharged hunt. We've got a LaFerrari. It's not a supercharged hunt, just a regular one. We've got some other cars that I haven't opened, Circuit Legends. I don't have the complete set, so I haven't opened them up so far. We've got PTR Cup right here. So yeah, this has been used in several videos. We'll put that down there for a second. We've got this one right here. It's a Volkswagen Beetle treasure hunt. We've got a Viper non-treasure, non-super. We've also got this Mustang, the Toyota Off-Road Racer. We've got some McLaren F1 GTRs down here. What have we got? Zamac P1. We've got the Aventura Mira in blue. We've got some other cars in here. I'll let you guys kind of look through. The Greenwood Corvette. There's the Ultimate that I found at Walmart. And there is the Fiat 500 that I found in one of my cases. And another one of my favorite castings. I love this blue Porsche 934.5. And we've got the 720Ss from Tamica all right there. So we've got some of those ones there. We've got a lot of cars all down here. These are all character cars that you see down here. I've actually had those down on display there for quite a long time. And I have a race plan. I just haven't got around to doing it. Now, you guys always asking about my track and what type of stuff I use for my track. So these are actually at the end, they're 3D printed stoppers that I got, and I purchased them from a guy on eBay. So if you actually look on eBay, like Hot Wheels track stuff, you can actually find those on eBay. And as well as the same guy, he made these right here. So they're a little stand for my 6-lane raceway. So you can see that it just kind of goes right into there. And there's even extenders that he gave me as well, where I can race my monster trucks. The only thing is I find that the pieces in the middle right here, they sometimes do come apart very easily. So I'm hoping there's an updated variation that will actually keep them together a little bit better. But for the most time, I just make sure they're tight before I do races. So they're good to go after that. And I don't know, I've got these little weights and stuff right here just to hold them all together. And sometimes I use this for my camera at the end. But lately I've been putting the camera kind of right here. So I've just been playing around with it, changing things up. All right, we'll move on down here these are some 2019 cars that you guys saw in a race recently. That was my last video that I actually posted, so those are all right there. We've got some fantasy cars, all just kind of right here. I just don't have room to display more cars on my wall. So you can see my wall is getting pretty full. Obviously, I do have a little bit of extra space and stuff like that, which I have for future cars that are coming. But we've got our next display right here. We've got Teslas. We've got the Land Rovers, we got some Jeeps. Again, a few missing cars for some upcoming videos. We've got a bunch of Ford GTs. There's the green light variation Ford GTs on the top. And we've got a bunch of all the other color variations, some of the older Ford GTs, even the GT90 concept car right there. This one is all the 2018 Supers mixed in with the 50th anniversary 2018 set. Not the full set right there, but I do have the complete set for it. So there's all your 2018 Super Treasure Hunts. I've got that. I just decided to do the 2018 Super Treasure Hunt set because it's the 50th anniversary. I'm going back and forth debating if I want the 2019 Super Treasure Hunt set, but I think I'm gonna do it. You guys will like seeing that video, so we'll do that coming up. There we've got some Corvettes, got some C7Rs, we got ZR1s, Z06s, bunch of different ones there. This is just a window here that I've kind of tried to block with some Tamica sets and a Hot Wheels display there. We've got Vipers. Bunch of Vipers all right there. We've got some Chargers and Challengers all mixed in on that one right there. And then this track that you see right here is kind of like my stunt track, and you can see that there's a jump right here. These are actually skateboard ramps that I got. There's two of them kind of stacked right there. I haven't used that for a while now, but in the future we will be using those again, so stay tuned for that. This wall we've got, this used to be my wall to put all my sets together, so like all the 6-car sets, you can see the Matchbox Globe Traveler set right there, but then I started mixing cars up and stuff like that, so it's not all the complete sets, but it's a mixture of all the set cars. And I do have a bunch of 1 in 18 scale cars all on the top. We'll go through those at the end, actually. I'll show you guys all of those as well. This display right here is a display that I look at while I'm gaming. So there's my gaming setup. Ignore the bottom right there of my horrible wire management. I've just been moving things around. I'm still in the process of getting that all fixed up. But that's my gaming setup. If you guys don't follow me on PTR Gaming, make sure you guys follow me. I do live streams of gaming lots of times per week. It's where I can chat with you guys. So if you guys are not subscribed, click the link in the description box below. That'll be down there. You guys can subscribe to that and you can see me game. That's my gaming setup. So I love my gaming setup because when I'm gaming, I can also look up and I see Hot Wheels and everything, and I see all my displays all around. So it just kind of, it makes me feel at home. I love gaming, I love Hot Wheels, so I got my mixture of everything all in there. And we'll go over to this. Actually, you know what, let's get a closer look at some of the cars here. We've got lots of really cool ones. I got another blue Bugatti. That's a Rolls Royce. That's an older car, probably the oldest car that I have, and it's like mint condition, so I keep that collectible. We got some of the Koenigsegg from the Fast and Furious set. Those are a little bit bigger scales. Some random Ford GT. We got the smaller scale Enzo. There's two Koenigsegg Agera Rs, the variations with the two different namings on the bottom. So one says CCX, one says Agera R. And we've got some different casting variations of the McLaren F1. There's this one has like the fully open one, the unspun and all that stuff. And just some other castings that I have here. There's the customized Peak Time Racing car that somebody on eBay made for me. Did a video on that, so check that out. Then we'll move on to this one right here. So we've got, ignore this big light fixture. I have this big light fixture here so that it doesn't take up room down here, and I use it to shine light on my track when I'm doing videos. So that's kind of what that is all about. Over here we've got some trucks. We've got a mixture of things. We've got a bunch of the Tamica cars that I've opened up. You can see right here some of the Tarmac Works cars. There's some Aventor SVs, love those. A bunch of different cars all right there. And then we'll move on this way. And this track actually right here is probably my first Hot Wheels track, the 4-lane elimination track. And if you guys actually go back to a lot of my older videos, my very first videos, I believe I did a Ferrari video that consisted of this track, and it was an elimination Ferrari video. So definitely go back and check that out. But I'm going to be using this track again for some upcoming live streams, so check that out. Then up here, this is my display of monster trucks. Monster Jam, which actually Hot Wheels no longer has a license to Monster Jam. They just call them monster trucks now. So I've got a bunch of different variations of those. I don't really collect many of them anymore. I've just kind of filled up my display right there of them, but we're gonna see probably some future videos with them. I've got a couple of different ideas for videos of them. All right, let's move on to this right over here. We've got all the GTRs. You can see Nissan GTRs, bunch of different variations. I don't think I have every single variation of them, but I got a lot of different variations of them. Then this one is Mercedes kind of mixed in with the Paganis, obviously because Paganis use Mercedes engines. So I thought, you know what, let's just mix those up, put those all together there. We got BMW down here, a bunch of different variations of BMWs, all right down there. And then this wall this is kind of a mixture wall as well. We got a bunch of JDM stuff on the top. We've got Corvettes and all that right here. We've got all down here, we've got more Mercedes stuff, and then a lot of muscle car stuff down at the bottom, all down here. And we'll move back, and this actual display area, or this area right here, I used to have my top speed track set up. There's the top speed tester, I brought it out. But I used to have that fully set up on this one. And I've just kind of cleaned up this area. I've been using this for storage and for unboxings and stuff like that. I just recently cleaned it all up. And I think I actually might use this area for making some videos. I have some bigger videos planned. Like if we actually look, we've got the Speedy Pizza set. We've got a bunch of sets that we need to unbox still and do reviews on. And so this area is a little bit bigger. So I'm going to be using that area for it. You can see all down here, I've got a bunch of 5-packs that I haven't opened up. There's some 3-packs, a couple Matchbox stuff up there. We've got, this is actually a really rare one. This is one of the Hot Wheels F1 cars. They're actually quite valuable now. So I took that out of my storage area and displayed it. We got some of the Disney cars. I don't have the complete set of the Disney cars, but once I get the complete set, we'll do a video of those. We've got some Trackstar trucks. All right there, waiting to be unboxed. We've got a brand new, what is that? Is that the Forza set? Yeah, Forza Motorsport set. And that's one of the ones I got in one of the mystery box from eBay. I already had one, so I've kept that one all closed. That's a little display carrier thing. We've got a 9-pack. We've got a 20-pack back there. This 20-pack I bought literally because it has a Veneno in it. So I bought that just for the Veneno, and then I never opened it up. I've just kind of left it on display there, but that's okay. We'll move on this way. Up here on the top, we've got Mustang stuff right there and Honda Acura stuff. I don't know why I put them beside each other. Maybe because Mustangs always try and beat the Racers. The Racers want to beat the Mustangs, so I thought I'd put them up there side by side to each other. We got the top speed board as well, which again, we haven't not done any top speed tests for quite some time, but we're going to be bringing that back. The Champ is actually on over on the display where the F-150 is. You can see it right on the top, way over here. There's the Champ right there. Champ's right there. So we put the Champ up over there, but there's the special Champ area. There's your top speed board. So all the top speed tester cars. Actually, I don't know how this got in here. How'd you get in there, buddy? You're not a 428. Come on, come on. I don't know what happened there. We'll have to figure out which car was missing from there. Probably used it for something. There's the old Champ. Old Champ sticking down there, just chilling, just chilling. You're not the Champ anymore. Sorry, buddy. All right, let's move on over to this display here. We've got a Bugatti 3-car set. So I'm trying to collect all the Bugatti variations, the mainline variations at least, and this was just a special release that they released one of the Bugattis in, so I collected in there. And then these, I'll move this over here so you guys can see. So this wall right here is kind of like my favorite castings that I still have in package. So I got a lot of the Protecto packs, and so I put a lot of my favorites in-box castings on display here. So we can have a look through. On the bottom here, we've got a bunch of Ford GTs. We got Lamborghinis all right here. There's the Audi RS6. We've got this one I really love, the Dodge Power Wagon. We've got the Carrera GT, some Porsches, some McLarens. All right there, and then this one over here, this is the money wall right here. We've got a bunch of the Bugattis up there, so all red variations of the mainline Bugattis. There's 2 more right there. We've got the mystery ones. We've got the satin blue one. We've got one of the silver 10-spoke ones. There's some Ferraris all down here. LaFerrari, Enzo, F50, 599XX, 430 Scuderia, and the 430 Challenge, I believe it is, right down there. So that's kind of my wall of just kind of my favorite in-box castings that I've displayed. So sometimes I do change them around when there's a new casting that comes out that I want to put them up there, but for the most part, those have been there for 3 or 4 months now. kind of on that display. And this right here, actually we'll move back here. You can see these are kind of just all unsorted cars, cars that I'm either going to be giving away, selling, stuff like that. Actually, I don't really sell them. I more or less just either give them away or collect them. So those are all the cars that were missing from the actual display cases that you guys saw. Those are part of a video that's coming up. And right down here, we've got some of the, what are these? These are the trucks and stuff. This is one that I found peg hunting. Got a bunch of those all sitting right there. Matchbox cars all on the carrier right down there. And if we move back, this is where I mostly film a lot of my videos as of late. I've got the Hot Wheels display case, and again, I'll link this in the description box below. So if you guys want to pick up one of these display cases, you can grab one. They're really, really cool. So I've got those, and I'm not really sure why I put all these cars in here. They're mostly a lot of newer cars in here, but I'll probably end up changing those up every now and then. So we got all that. That's kind of where I filmed. So you can see it's not very big. That's why I've kind of cleared off some space over on this end so I can be filming a lot more over there. We've got a bunch of light fixtures and stuff I've kind of moved over. There's my green screen. We've moved all that stuff over just so I can film this video. A bunch of filming accessories, and these are these water beads. So stay tuned. We've got a video coming up where I'm going to use these water beads. So that's going to be super fun. You guys got to stay tuned for that. I got a really, really cool idea for that. Down here we've got another truck, and this one has more Matchbox stuff on there. But yeah, that's kind of it. Oh, actually, I was going to show you guys all the cars up above. There we go. We got Ford GTs. We got they're all 1 in 18 scales. There's a Bugatti Chiron, Ferraris. We've got some more Ferraris, Lambos, Audis, Mercedes. There's some Ferraris, McLaren F1s, BMWs, Vipers, all up there, and more Ferraris. You can see the trend. I really like Ferraris, guys. So Ferrari and McLaren, my two favorite manufacturers. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, what do you guys think? Do you think that was a good studio tour? I hope you guys liked my studio tour. It's gonna be changing up a lot. Like I said, a lot of different stuff is coming. I've got a lot of things that I move around all the time. But let me know in the comments down below. What do you guys think of my studio setup? Do you guys have any ideas for me changing my studio setup? I'm always open to new ideas and stuff that we can change around, or more things that you guys want to see. So make sure you guys comment down below. But thank you very much for watching today's studio tour, the official 2019 studio tour on the Peak Time Racing channel. I will catch you guys on the next video. Peace. Thanks, Peak Timers, for watching this video. Make sure you follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And don't forget to subscribe and throw this video a like. I'll catch you guys on the next video. Bye-bye.